Now that you have all your sprites created and your maze created as well, we need to do a little tweaking to make things fit. Because if you look right now, your sprites are pretty giant compared to the space that you have to move through the maze. So if we're going to make rules that they can't go through or touch walls, that's going to be very different. So let's change the size. So first let's click on your mouse sprite, and we can simply start a new algorithm, going to events, once again picking the trusty old when the green flag is clicked. Then we're going to go to looks, and we're going to set the size. This is a percentage. We're going to set the size to 35%. And let's see. He is smaller. There we go. So now that we have a smaller mouse that he can fit through, let's do the same thing with the cheese. The cheese is kind of giant as well. We'll do the same thing. Events. When the green flag is clicked, set size, and you can pick what size you want. You can always change it, make it bigger. Now my cheese is smaller. Excellent. And last but not least, you want the ghost to be a little smaller as well. So events, remember, make sure you are clicked on the right sprite, that you're building the code for the sprite you want. And I will change this and make him smaller as well. Set size. I can make it 35. And if you're not happy with it, remember you can always change the size back or alter it. Now let's go back to your mouse. We want to make sure that when the mouse starts, he starts in a certain position. So we're going to have the mouse start at the top left of the game. So in order to do that, we're going to add the motion. We're going to add the go to certain XY coordinates, and we're going to have him point in the direction of 90 degrees. So he's facing the direction you want to start moving out of the maze. So the coordinates that I want for the top left are going to be minus 200 X and then 75 Y. So if I click, ready to go. Now, want to make sure that my mouse can fit through and also be able to pass another object as well. If there's any extra pieces of your maze that are sticking out, click on the maze sprite and you can edit it. So let's go into costumes, and I can take the eraser and erase some of the extra pieces that are kind of sticking out. Okay, if I wanted to make my lines thinner, I could do that as well. So if I was worried about any of the patterns in my maze, now is the time to erase anything extra. Okay, because there should be enough room for your mouse to pass another object. Let's change the background too, because it's a little boring. So if we go to stage, we should be in costumes, and let's pick different colors that we can pick for our background. So I'm going to pick a really bright green and hit the paint bucket, the fill tool. I have to convert it to a bitmap. And now I've got the green background. You can try some different colors to see what you like, but pick a background color. It'll make it more interesting than just having it the same old, same old. You do want to be able to see all the characters that you use. So make sure whatever color you pick, you can see everything.